What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, everyone? This is DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Boy. So I was watching, unfortunately, First Take today, and Stephen A. Smith, man, the brother just can't help it, man. He just can't help it. For some reason, he doesn't understand that you need to read to understand a ranking. The ranking clearly states that it was a projected future type of ranking, 25 and under. So it wasn't saying that LaMelo is better than Ja and Donovan Mitchell already. It's projecting his talent level. But instead of doing that, instead of seeing common sense, Stephen A. Smith went on national TV, lost his mind, and it's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. I've seen so much buffoonery. I'm not surprised anymore. And shout out to Douglas Goldenchild, man. Y'all know what it is. Loyalty, man. This brother is always supporting the videos. Shout out to you. He says new media DJ LaMelo Ball is a beast, top 3. Yes, he is top 3. And again, future projections. That's what it was all about. But do y'all get the sense that these commentators, they want LaMelo to be average? I have a sense that they are mad because LaMelo is getting treated the way he should be treated. He's putting in work, putting up numbers. The Hornets have a 500 record because of LaMelo. Now he's injured. And you see what the Hornets look like now. He has helped a franchise in winning. But all of a sudden, you're mad, Stephen A., because the scouts are using common sense. That's why you're mad, Stephen A. Smith? Because the scouts said, hey, we know that LaMelo Ball is not a finished product, but his potential is higher than a lot of players. Are they wrong or are they right? They're right. Shout out to John Keys. He says, John Keys says he was acting like LaMelo was Kwame Brown. Yeah, he was acting like LaMelo's a scrub. That's what I got a problem with. That's what I got a problem with. He was acting like LaMelo was trash. Like he was a player that didn't live up to the hype. I'm disappointed, but never surprised by Stephen A. Smith. This is a man who doesn't stand his ground. He cries to the media when he gets in trouble over something. There's no respect for Stephen A. Smith, man. And I knew he was going to do this. I knew he was going to do this. I knew he was going to overreact and try to sneak this LaMelo Ball. This is what they're doing. And you know it's bad when Max Kellerman has more sense than Stephen A. Smith. Now, this is what Stephen A. Smith said, and I'm going to comment afterwards.
Like he brought a skill with him. That's to put it in the air and put it in the hole. LaMelo Ball! Got it! LaMelo Ball!
I just let the game come to me, and that's all.
A beautiful find. LaMelo hit him. That kid is going to find the open player.
In a recent list published to ESPN.com, our reporters ranked their top 25 players under 25 based on future potential. No surprise, Luka and Zion at 1 and 2. But Hornets rookie LaMelo Ball came in at 3 on the list, ahead of notable stars like Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, De'Aaron Fox, and Jamal Murray, just to name a few. Steven.
All right, before the loudmouth Molly Karen goes on, Ant Learn says, why do Stephen A. Smith always got to be the first person to comment on the Ball brothers' agenda? Remember, LeVar Ball came on his show and predicted so many things. He's so, meaning Stephen A. Smith, so motivated to prove the father wrong that he will bring up the Ball brothers in any subject. Y'all realizing that, right? But let's listen to Stephen A. Loudmouth Smith, and I'll comment afterwards.
Smith, does LaMelo belong in the top 3 of this list?
Hell no. And I love LaMelo. And he would have been my rookie of the year had he not gotten hurt. I think this kid is a future star in this league. I love LaMelo Ball. But see, this is the stuff like this that diminishes the credibility of ESPN. Okay? This is the list. This is our list, right? Am I correct about this? I believe it's our list. Yes, it is. Let me tell you something right now.
ESPN.com.
The only thing he's right about is that ESPN doesn't really have credibility nowadays. They over exaggerate. They never do their due diligence research. That's the only thing he has right. But the only thing he has wrong is him trying to act like LaMelo is some role player that doesn't deserve a high ranking. Now, again, this ranking is projections. LaMelo is the youngest player on this list. So the scouts are saying LaMelo Ball has a higher ceiling when the finished product is all said and done. That's all it is. It's not saying that LaMelo's already better than Donovan Mitchell and other all-stars. That's not what it's saying. But I'll go on.
What the hell? I mean, ESPN needs to drug test anybody that has something to do with this list. Makes no sense. Devin Booker is not LaMelo Ball before Devin Booker? Really? LaMelo Ball before Donovan Mitchell? Real?
Again, Stephen A. Smith misses the point. The list is 25 and under future projections. 25 and under future projections. When did it say that LaMelo Ball is better than Devin Booker? See, again, Stephen A. Smith is purposely ignoring the article, ignoring the rankings, just so he could get clicks and clout. That's all he has. That's all he's doing. He's ignoring it on purpose, playing dumb. He knows exactly what the article says. Future projections. When did it ever said LaMelo Ball is better than Devin Booker right now? Now it sounds like he needs to be drug tested.
LaMelo Ball before Jason Tatum? Really? I mean, what the hell is going on? Okay, I believe that ESPN should call security right now and go to whoever put this list together on ESPN.com. Line them up, and test every one of them. Every one of them. Somebody's out of it. Somebody's out of it. I mean, you got to be kidding me. This don't make any sense right here. I just gave you a little list. Now we could go down the list. We could go down the list with a few guys. But I'm just saying, I just gave you Ben Simmons. I understand the brother doesn't shoot the ball, but what else doesn't he do? Have you seen this man play defense? Ben Simmons is a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. Ben Simmons is 6'10", can handle the rock, can pass, has a very, very high basketball IQ, can finish at the back.
All right, Ben Simmons can't shoot, and he has wasted every time not to work on his three-point shooting. I really believe the Sixers are a Ben Simmons three-point shooting away from being a contender. I know they got a high winning record this year, but y'all gonna understand what I'm talking about in the playoffs. In the playoffs, you gotta shoot threes. And the fact that Lonzo Ball can fix his three-point shot, but not Ben Simmons, is trouble. It's trouble. But until Ben Simmons can fix that raggedy shot, I can't go around claiming that Ben Simmons is that dude. He got to shoot to prove me wrong.
is incredibly athletic, can run the show. I mean, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? So I'm just saying, top 3. LaMelo Ball can play. I believe in this kid. Happy for Michael Jordan and the Charlotte Hornets for drafting him. I believe in him. I believe this dude is going to be an all-star sooner than later, a perennial all-star. The kid's got swag. He's got game. He was my rookie of the year before he got hurt. I get all of that. But to sit up get tested. I work for ESPN. All right. I've been here for the better part of the last 17, 18 years. I have nothing to do with this list. Nothing. Nothing. I disassociate myself from these people. Whoever the hell put that list together. Whoever that has nothing to do with me. Go ahead, Max.
Put together a hell of a list. Very good list.
Oh,
Excellent
please.
list. I don't agree with it exactly. I probably also would have Devin Booker 3rd or 4th, along with Donovan Mitchell. But Stephen A, at the very top of the article, it explicitly states that this is about future value. This is about value going.
Again, Stephen A. Smith keeps making himself look like a fool. Max Kellerman told him what the article was about. Future projections. Future projections. That is all. But Stephen A. Smith is paid to spew just fallacies. That's all it was. I know Stephen A. Smith is not dumb to believe the article is talking about LaMelo Ball is better than players who are already all-stars already. That's not the case, and he knows it. I get it. First take, they're trying to get clicks. Undisputed is doing well, and they're trying to get all the clout they can get. But damn it, brother, you got to do better than this. You got to do better than this. I mean, what the hell is going on? Yeah, right, Barchan. What are we talking about? Facts. Brett Law says facts, Kellerman for once. Yeah, and I'm not really a Kellerman guy, but Kellerman, he got him on this one.
Forward. So here's the big difference between LaMelo and let's start with what LaMelo can do. He's a potential future MVP. He can do it all. Now, when you look at the list, Luka Doncic and Ben Simmons are the only.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? And here's the important thing about words. Words are powerful. He could potentially be a future MVP. That's his talent. Tell me yes or no. Has LaMelo reached even close to his ceiling? No. So that's why scouts would say this. That's the part of scouting. LaMelo Ball was breaking records, and he didn't even have the keys to the organization. He had to come off the bench. His first game was 15 minutes. He was playing with players, stat padding and looking them off every time, a la Gordon Hayward. That's what he was doing. So Stephen A., quit the bullshit about you like. And this is what Stephen A. does. Y'all realize he goes around, and when he's about to disagree, Stephen A. Smith will tell you, I like the kid. The kid is phenomenal. But every time. Shout out to Uncle Vern. Bartrand says, LaMelo versus Trey. Mouse in the house. Samartar says, a lot of people are sad LaMelo is balling. They wanted him to struggle like Lonzo. That's exactly what it was. Since LaMelo did not have the pitfalls of his brother starting out, and I know Lonzo's doing well now, that's why they're pissed off. Because they expected LaMelo to regress. They expected LaMelo to be subpar in big-time plays, in big-time games. They expected LaMelo to crumble. so they could go on TV and say, look, LeVar, you were wrong. Your kids are not all that. That's what Stephen A. and company wanted to do. But since they can't do that, they got to go out here and Jonathan, you're right. That's what Stephen A. always said. He's a great person. She's a great person. I want to say this before I go in. Such and such is such a great person. Such an absolutely wonderful person, has a great career. But y'all know that's Stephen A. Smith, man. Y'all know it's that Stephen A. Smith, man. Boy, can y'all imagine if new media wasn't around to speak the truth? Boy, old media would have a field day just covering up stuff. They will be saying James Borrego is a great coach. They will be saying Gordon Hayward is a savior and all bunch of crap. They will be saying that LaMelo Ball needed to come off the bench and he helped his career. No, LaMelo Ball was a rookie and all rookies make mistakes. So you might as well play him early. That's what they should have said. That's what they should have said. Bartrand, right. Booker was frustrated playing Charlotte. LaMelo was, man, they were quiet about that. LaMelo brought the fight to Devin Booker. I watched that game. And Stephen A., you're mad over a future projection? Please.
Passers on LaMelo's level on the entire list. Unlike, however, Ben Simmons, LaMelo can shoot it. Meaning he and Luka are kind of in a category.
Again. Stephen A. Smith, the person you putting on a pedestal, Ben Simmons. Max Kellerman just told you that this kid can make threes, unlike Ben Simmons, who was struggling with that and holding his team back. You talk to a real 76er fan, they will tell you that the 76ers are Ben Simmons 3 away from winning a ring. Nobody could stop Joel Embiid. Doc Rivers is an excellent coach. And Doc Rivers is never going to say anything bad about Ben Simmons in public. But he knows that they cannot win that ring unless he shoots threes.
Themselves in terms of the genius level passers who can also hit shots from the outside. But here's where
before I play this full clip, Tarshawn Holmes, what's good, man? You said LaMelo is not better than John Morant. This is that ranking was a future projection ranking. Again, you're falling for the trap that Stephen A. Smith did. Just because someone says that's a future projection ranking doesn't mean they're better than some person. That's not what the ranking said. The ranking was not saying that LaMelo was better than freaking Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker. That's not what it's saying. They say in the future, when LaMelo Ball fills out with muscle, gets older, and gets the keys, that they expect LaMelo to be a future MVP. So you're telling me a rookie who has been breaking records. Again, John Morant had a great rookie year, but did he break records? Did he break the records that LaMelo did? And I like John Morant. No, he didn't. So let's use common sense. Bartrand says LaMelo did the too small sign to Ja twice. Yeah, he did. All the elite guards LaMelo played, LaMelo stepped up. We cannot make this up now. We can't do that. And oh yeah, Taufik, shout out to Paul Pierce. The best thing that happened to Paul Pierce was him leaving old media. And watch, Paul Pierce will have a gig and he will make money. Douglas Goldenchild says, thank you, DJ, for breaking it down. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing. Every time they put out bullshit like this, I'm gonna start breaking the whole thing down.
LaMelo really differentiates himself, separates himself. He's like 5 years younger than the other guys we're talking
Thank you.
Donovan Mitchell's 24. Devin Booker's 24. Ben Simmons is 24. I'm with you right now. Obviously, they're better. They're 5 years older than him. his future value in the next 5 years. And by the way, these dudes weren't as good as LaMelo at 9.
Thank you. Did you hear what Max just said? These guys at his age weren't as good as LaMelo. LaMelo Ball is supposed to be a freshman in college. Remember, he skipped a grade so he could play with his brothers. They were never at LaMelo's level right now. LaMelo Ball doesn't turn 20 until the semi-start of next season. Preseason, around that time. Training camp. That's when LaMelo turns 20. That's when he turns 20, Stephen A. Again, common sense. Max just broke it down. None of these players, 26, 25, Ja Morant, all these players, they were not playing like this at 19 years old. But now you're saying, Stephen, that LaMelo Ball can never be as good as them because of what? Rhetoric? What proof do you have, Stephen A., to show you that LaMelo Ball can never be a top 3 NBA player in his age group or closer in a 5-year range? Don't worry, I'll wait. Ant Learn, shout out to you, says LaMelo went against a bunch of league guards this year, and how many outplayed him? Donovan Mitchell, and it was about a tie to me. Who else? Donovan Mitchell was the only guard where it was head-to-head, right? And I'm talking about full starters minutes where you could see, oh, he had a little edge here and there. But LaMelo Ball, against any top guard, has held his own, even done better than holding his own, either outplayed or played at the same level. I'm talking about elite guards. Tell me if I'm lying or not. And the reason why the Hornets will lose a game was because they do not have big centers to go against elite centers, whether it's in the Western Conference or the elite teams in a top 3 seeds, I mean. They don't have a big man that can defend that. That's the Hornets' problem. But as a starter, getting starter minutes, LaMelo Ball has shown up against elite guards. Jaheem Nesbitt said LaMelo outperformed Luka the first time. Yeah, he did. Now, remember the second time they played against Luka? Remember they tried to say Luka outperformed LaMelo? No, that wasn't the case. Coach JB sat LaMelo instead of him playing a full starter's game. So it made it look like, oh, Luka was with. No, it wasn't the case. All the Charlotte fans who watch their team can agree with that. Walter Robinson says Mitchell Robinson get LaMelo big respect. He did. Luka was in the corner mad. I remember that game. Shout out to J&J video. Shout out to Coach Joe. Y'all know what it is. But again, man, these commentators, they go out of their way to just they don't believe what they're saying. Sweatbox, what's good with you, brother? He says Borrego was on that BS, the second Dallas matchup. Yeah, he was. He was on that BS. The second Dallas matchup, James Borrego was doing them Paula tricks. But don't tell the stat patterns that they'll tell you that the second matchup, Luka did out-dueled LaMelo Ball. That wasn't even the case. LaMelo Ball didn't get no touches. He's playing backup minutes. So that's not even the same.
In fact, very few players who have ever lived have been as good as LaMelo at the age of 19. And then
here you go.
Ask yourself, can you build a team around him that could maybe win a championship? Does he look like that kind of player? Yup. Does he have swagger, confidence, right? Is he the kind of guy, a team will follow? Yup. Can you see him winning an MVP in the future? Yup. Check. And in terms of an offensive player, what weakness does he really even have? No, he's not 6'10" like Ben Simmons. He's 6'6". He's a genius level passer who's 6'6", balling at the age of 19 as few ever has, and he can hit shots from the outside. No, would I have him 3? I'm with, especially Devin Booker. I don't see LaMelo putting up, like, show me where you can score 60 points in a game, right? Because Devin Booker can do that. Show me where you can dominate a playoff.
One thing I respect Max Kellerman on this subject is that he said he wouldn't put LaMelo at 3, and that's cool. That's cool, but he would still put LaMelo in the top 5, top 6 area. I respect that. That's better than what Stephen A. Smith was saying. Like, oh, he doesn't need to be on the list. Oh, really? He can't be on the top 10 list of the 25 and under next great players? That was my problem. You see, no one is pissed off at Max Kellerman saying, hey, I wouldn't put LaMelo over Devin Booker, but he will still be in that list. See, he got all the respect for me for admitting that, and it kept it objective. Sweatbox, I like doing it my way. I'm not doing audio clips, and I like okay. Douglas Goldenchild says Max is on point. Absolutely. Oh, I see what you're saying, Sweatbox. He says, I like the touch of using audio clips to frame your argument lately. Yeah, that's the best thing I ever did. That's the best thing I ever did, Sweatbox. And the chat, let me know. Do y'all want me to do that more? Like if someone has an argument that just doesn't make sense in new media, we could use the audio clips to break it down as a family. Would y'all like to see that more? Yeah, sorry about that, Sweatbox. I get what you're saying now. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna do this too. If anybody has video requests on stuff for me to talk about, you can DM me, and we could set that up on video requests on topics you want me to talk about. Now it can't be too far-fetched now. I ain't trying to get my channel banned. But yeah, man, Max destroyed Stephen A. in this argument, man.
Like Donovan Mitchell.
He scored 70 in a game.
Devin Booker is like, it's indecent what he can do. But I'm just saying, he hasn't proven that yet. He hasn't shown he can dominate the playoffs like Donovan Mitchell. So I'm with you there. I probably have him like 5th, but I could see why he's top 3 based on his age alone.
Good comment right here. Jeff Peabody says, how many years was Booker in the league before he had 70 points? Give Melo that many seasons, I could see him putting a game with a record-scoring game. If LaMelo couldn't get 92 points in a game, I know it's high school, before a lot of shines come up here being emotional. LaMelo has that unconscious ability of doing that. When he gets the keys, he can have a game like that, similar to that. I truly believe that. I'm not saying it as a fan. I'm saying it what I see. And the crazy part is he's doing all these record-breaking stuff, LaMelo is, and he hasn't – he's not even the man of the team yet because of the coach has his favorites and everybody looking him off and getting preferential treatment. So just wait until he's that guy. I mean, getting all the touches he needs, being a franchise point guard. Ja Morant, he gets everything he wants for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's always on ball. He gets the touches, everything. And I better not see James Borrego go out here and just using Tebe and Rozier to take away LaMelo's touches. I better not see that next year. If LaMelo's not an all-star, somebody's taking away his touches. There's no way this dude cannot be an all-star. He could have been you know what's crazy? LaMelo could have been an all-star this year if you look at the numbers. If he was starting the whole season and the Hornets were doing like any other franchise when you draft a top 3 pick. You give them the franchise. That's what you do until they mess up. That's how good teams are formed. Not this oh, we're gonna wait it out. We're gonna have this player into our process. The word process has got so annoying. I hate the word now. What's good, Mark Curious? What's good, Big Body Gaming? Said this is actually better way of making the arguments to me. Chronicles of Judah used to make videos like these where he would break down Skip and Shannon's arguments. Yeah, slap that like button. Tarshawn Holmes says, how come you didn't? Okay, you must be one of them shines. I see we got some trolls in here. Hey, moderators, if you see any more trolls, y'all know what to do. Shout out to Flight Sports TV. Says one of them will be moved in the summer. I hope. Don't need any ball stoppers near LaMelo Ball. Also, all the subscribers, if you can, subscribe to Flight Sports TV. The brother knows what he's talking about, has a good channel. Support that brother. That's what we do at New Media. We support brothers and sisters, especially when they got their own channels.
Max Kellerman, I hear where you're coming from. And originally, upon seeing the list, it's like 25 and under. Okay, their their game, where you'd rank them, etc., etc. I get your point. Upon reading it, where you talking about future potential, but I still maintain my position, Max Kellerman, because let me tell you something right now. Let's go further in the list. How do we not have Devin Booker in the top 5? I don't know. How do we not have him in the top?
He's getting better and better.
Have you heard anyone on the air rave about De'Aaron Fox more than me? De'Aaron Fox is in Sacramento. Almost no one raves about him but me, because I saw him give it to Lonzo in the NCAA tournament, and I religiously bring up how that's the lone argument. He's at.
All right, Stephen A., I have to stop you right there. Now, you're mentioning that De'Aaron Fox gave it to Lonzo in the NCAA tournament, but you never mentioned the first game of the season when Lonzo and a bunch of nobodies at the time went into Rupp Arena and beat a stacked Kentucky team. A stacked Kentucky team. You didn't mention that. Also, Stephen A. Smith, if you're a good man like you say you are, why don't you ever mention that Tina Ball, Lonzo's mother, had a stroke? I said it then. Lonzo shouldn't play that game. If your mind is not in the game, you might as well not play the game. But Lonzo was pressured in playing the game because he didn't want to look like he was weak. But mentally, Lonzo checked out. Of course you'll check out. Your mother is on the brink of dying. Lonzo earned more respect for me for playing that game, knowing that his mother is ill. And I'm tired of Sean's doing that. Tell the whole story before you say something. Stop going around and telling the story halfway. You never mentioned the upset that UCLA did in Kentucky. You never mentioned Tina Ball having a stroke, but you always gloat about De'Aaron Fox, a brother who's never made the playoffs. And if they keep winning, they can get to a play-in game. That's not an accomplishment. Harry said, you're right, Harry. Exactly, DJ. Stephen A. argues always without context. He never uses context. Y'all realize that? He never uses context. He's going off what ESPN pays him to say. Come on now. You know for a fact his mother had a stroke. And he wasn't fit to play that game. But you still ignore facts to make this kid look bad. Now, Lonzo's not perfect. We get that. But Stephen A. Smith, you're bullying, you're chastising, You know, it's funny. Lonzo had a career game having a record of threes. Stephen A. Smith brushed over it like it was nothing. But you want to bring up old stuff. And for the Kentucky fans, I remember the Kentucky fans that were laughing at Lonzo, making fun of him losing, knowing that his mother had a stroke. I told them, I said, that's going to be some karma. Kentucky hasn't been to the Final Four in years. Since then. Haven't been to the Elite Eight or anything. They've been to Sweet 16 here and there. They haven't won an Elite Eight in a while. This is what happens when you make fun of people that's going through something. Yeah, Douglas Golden Child. Lonzo's playing really good right now. And the old media wants to ignore it because they want Lonzo to be Laker Lonzo. Missing shots, not attacking the basket. That's what they want him to do. But that's not going to happen. Shout out to Uncle Rico. He said, facts, King, new media. No doubt. New media to death, man. New media forever. Kenneth McKinney says Zoe going to get that bag anyways. Yeah, he is. I'm telling y'all now. And when Lonzo gets traded, hey, if y'all don't think, if Lonzo stay with the Pelicans, I don't know. There's a lot of, unless you think the Pelicans are going to give Lonzo $20 million a year. Now, remember, the Pelicans are pretty cheap. So, if y'all still banking on Lonzo staying with the Pelicans, and here's the sad part. These people claim that they want the best for Lonzo, but they want him to stay with the Pelicans, a team that doesn't allow him to play point guard. But all of a sudden, new media is the bad guys because we want Lonzo to be free and want him to play a style that's conducive to him. What's wrong with what we said? Nothing was wrong. But they want Lonzo to be a 3-and-D player. I get the agenda of some of these shines. These shines want these Ball brothers to be mediocre. I said it. I don't care who I piss off. They want the Ball brothers to be mediocre. Look at Stephen A's tone. Oh, LaMelo shouldn't be on that list. He's 19 years old breaking records. But he don't deserve to be on the 25 and under future breakout players. So the scouts did their stats and analytics and figured out that LaMelo Ball, he's destined for stardom. But you want to go away from analytics. Now you want to fire the analytics department at ESPN. So when it was working to your favor, Stephen A., you didn't want to do it. But now it's going against your raggedy ass argument. You want them gone now. Douglas Golden Child says, I hope Zoe is going to another team. Yeah. If you're a fan of Lonzo, you don't want him staying with the Pelicans. Mr. What a Day. Yeah, they could do a sign and trade, but the Pelicans could have got Larry Marketing. But the Pelicans and David Griffin was trying to act too snooty and thought they could get extra picks. But all of a sudden, they value Lonzo high now. But back then, they didn't value Lonzo that way. They all over the place, man. Taufik says, Terry in the chat, UCLA has improved better than Kentucky. Yeah. I call that was the Kentucky curse. I told Kentucky fans, y'all laughing at Lonzo Ball losing that game and knowing that his mother had a stroke. I said, if y'all don't win a championship, I said 5 years from now, y'all won't win a championship. I said it then. I was that pissed off. You guys are gonna, and that's the problem with fans. Sometimes fans, they act oblivious to relating to people going through something. Taffy, he said, the fans are whipping on Wiseman because he is not better than LaMelo. I feel bad for Wiseman. I'm going to tell y'all why. Wiseman, he just want to play basketball. But since Steve Kerr is emotional and He only passed on LaMelo because he didn't like his father. That's just the truth. We all know it. Instead of taking the best player available, which is LaMelo, they passed on him. Terry in the chat said, Pelicans disrespected Lonzo. He needs to go. They don't deserve him. Now look, now Lonzo's balling out, and all of a sudden they love him. Please. Yeah, he need to go somewhere they appreciate his game. Master Pierce says, I knew Griffin was crazy when he said he would cry because of the pressure to win with LeBron. Yeah, I knew that was wrong. That's good pressure. Winning championships, contending, that's good pressure. Sign me up for that pressure. Douglas Goldenthal said, facts, DJ's cooking today, speaking big facts. Exactly, man. Exactly. So I'm going to finish up Stephen A's erroneous comments.
6. He's ahead of Devin Booker too. I mean, come on, man. You just look at certain things and you're like, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? So it's not just about LaMelo. It's several things that are questionable on this list. All right, and I'm only playing. They know I'm only playing when I'm talking about them getting drug tested and all of that stuff. That's just a figure of speech. I'm just messing with those guys. They do a great job. But damn it, I'm still disassociating myself from this list. No. LaMelo had a rookie year. Rookie year for the ages. He was putting on a show. We get on.
Wait. Stephen A. What did you say again? LaMelo had a what?
He rookie year for the ages. He was putting on a show.
Wait. Stephen A. Smith, man, brother, I didn't hear you close enough. What did you say, Stephen A. Smith?
Year for the ages. He was putting on a show. We get all of that.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there, Stephen A. Smith. You made your own argument even worse. You admitted that LaMelo Ball had the rookie year of the ages, but all of a sudden he doesn't deserve to be number 3 on that list. You know what? You know you done fucked up, Stephen A. You know you done fucked up. You caught yourself. See, this is why I'm glad I did what I did with this, playing your clip and talking over it. Because we caught you red-handed. Yeah, Bartran. Stephen A. did said that quick because he didn't want us to catch it. Stephen A. Smith messed up. He messed up. And now he's looking like an idiot. He didn't think anybody on YouTube or social media will break his conversation down. But here in new media, we caught him red-handed admitting that LaMelo Ball had the rookie year of the ages, but now he doesn't deserve to be number 3 in that list. He defeated his own argument without anyone saying it. He did it. He defeated his own argument.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I see what I'm saying. I thought.
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
You know you done fucked up, Stephen A.
The more questions that cop asks.
You know you done effed up. We got 148 in the chat. Hit the like button. You know Stephen A. effed up. Man, this is great to do this show. I'm a couple more minutes with you guys. I'm about to go to work after this, but man, this is great. Suki Yuki Dookie, thank you for the $5 super chat. Said Jello scored 72 in Europe. Can't get a spot in the NBA. Jello got blackballed for show. Hope Hornets give him a tryout. Hope so too, but you know, if the Hornets ain't even getting LaMelo his number, man, how you think the Hornets gonna do right by Jello? Now, I saw the dumbest comment here today, and I'll tell you, I get a lot of trolls for just speaking truth. And I gotta find it, but someone said something that was just that was just, oh, I found it. Tashawn Holmes again says LaMelo is not better than Wiseman. You must be Steve Kerr's burner account. You must be Steve Kerr's burner account to say that type of bullshit that you're saying. Now, I feel bad for Wiseman, but some of you people who are ignoring who's better and just saying that Wiseman's better than LaMelo, man, y'all ain't making no sense at all. Boy, these trolls are weird. I got another super chat from Master Pierce, man. Man, thank you, brother, for supporting the channel, man. It means a lot. And would y'all like me before I go to work every time to do these videos where I could play a clip of something and talk? I think that would be great to do. He says Melo will be a superstar and the NBA knows it. Yeah, his trajectory points that out. Not what I'm saying. The trajectory is saying it. They're like, DJ, why you keep saying LaMelo's this and that? Let him play. Come on. This is not what I'm saying. This is what the NBA is saying. Boy, y'all on fire today. Uncle Vern up in the chat, man. He said, yeah, do that, DJ. Bro, we just found another way to engage with the subs and really educate people. Stephen A. Smith, man. As a brother on TV, you have a responsibility to not look like an idiot on TV, to represent our people well. And you're not even doing that. My Park Bots, you said it perfectly. Melo started on the worst team and turned them into a playoff team. Exactly. And now did you look at the Hornets standings? They're number 6 now. They're sliding off the playoff scale. I'm telling you, they're playing the toughest teams now. And without LaMelo Ball, it would take a miracle for the Hornets to make the playoffs. Hey, y'all get the likes up. So we're going to finish this conversation with Stephen A. and Max.
Do a great job. But damn it, I'm still disassociating myself from this list. No. LaMelo had a rookie year. He was rookie year for the ages. He was putting on a show. We get all of that. We understand it. We see the potential. But let's be honest. As good as he is, and as good as we believe and probably know he's going to be, some of it is assisted by the fact that he wasn't his brother. Because when Lonzo first came into the league, he was so passive. He's getting better now and more assertive, but he was so passive. He seemed hell-bent on dribbling the ball past half court and passing it to somebody else and go hiding in the corner. That ain't LaMelo. So part of that is the fact that you're not like your brother. But Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell,
Booker is
Jason
being disrespected
Tatum.
here.
Come on, man. Come on.
See, if Stephen A. could do what Max just did right there, you don't have to agree LaMelo at 3. But to say he doesn't deserve to be on the list, that's the ultimate disrespect. Like if you say Devin Booker or Tatum deserve to be number 3 over LaMelo, no one will be mad about that. I still think that LaMelo, when he hits his ceiling, he could be higher than them. No matter if they believe it or not. But at the same time, at least it would sound reasonable. But Rap God, if you see any more trolls and shines, you got the freedom to do what you want, brother. Any moderators there? Yeah, we can't. We got some odd folks in here. Jarrell Cohen says, DJ, you don't make any sense. Well, brother, I hope the grammar is better. Because for you to agree with Stephen A. Smith that LaMelo does not deserve to be on the 25 and under rising players list, then you don't know basketball. Now, I'm going to spare you and leave you on the chat. But come on now. We got to have intelligent conversations. We're talking about hoops. Now, Stephen A., from his own mouth, admitted that LaMelo was breaking records and was transcended. So if he's saying that, that proves your argument wrong. Oh, street culture, he's not being removed. He's still on there. Yeah, we could disagree. I'm just saying we got to have smarter conversations. Yeah, he's still in there. He's not blocked. We don't do that here. Taufik says LaMelo Ball being drafted is reviving traditional point guards. That is starting the rise of the unicorn guards that can do it. He's still consistent. The next Giddey new media. Josh Giddey from Australia. He's going to be a really good one. He's a 6'8" guard. I wish the Hornets could find a way to get him, to pair him with LaMelo Ball. Have two long guards, play with today's NBA. And the good thing about Josh Giddey, he won't get in the way. He knows his game. He doesn't try to do too much. And I tell you one thing, he ain't going to be waving off LaMelo Ball. Jarrell Cohen says, my fault. Look at the previous comment. Said, I agree. But stop acting like it's the world against LaMelo. Yeah, we go. Hey, Jarrell, the good thing about new media, we don't mind for disagreements, right? That's why you're still on. Everybody can have a disagreement. It just for those who come out here and trolling and talking about other stuff, we're not gonna have that. But yeah, you cool, man. Disagreements is good, man, because we get to learn. Remember, I don't know everything. Just like anybody on this channel doesn't know everything, but we like to learn from everybody. Civilization said that was a great list. Max analyzed it best regarding LaMelo being only 19. Players like D Booker is at least 5 years older. It's not clearly as good as a passer. Besides that, I don't like Booker. See, common sense right there. Common sense. Soul Pancakes says, DJ, do you think Hayward out, Miles can shine? Yeah, Miles can definitely shine. But Coach James Borrego need to create more plays for him. He said, when will Zoe hit a 50-point? Oh, I hope so. But they really going to go ballistic. If Zoe hits 50 in the game, Darius Ewan said this is against LaMelo because of his father. Yeah, of course. But all I want to say, man, this is a great stream today. Amazing stream. And everybody was on top of their game. We're going to do more streams like this where we could get a clip, an audio clip, and talk about what's going on. All love to everybody. Even for the disagreements, it was great to have dialogue. It was great to have a good discussion. And one thing I want you all to do today, I want you all to stay positive and live life with a purpose. We could all have great things in life if we believe. We could all have blessings in life if we just stay as one, as people. And that's the message I'm going to leave off today before I go. I'm about to head out to work. But new media is a blessing. The subscribers, you guys are amazing. This is like a family atmosphere. And shout out to the moderators for allowing no shines to interrupt good energy. Peace and blessings. And Uncle Vern, we're going to roll out to your theme, the music. How you like about that? We're gonna roll out to Uncle Vern music.
Let me tell you something. Back in my day, let me show you.